So yesterday we have discussed that what is a contract and what is a proposal, how the proposal is to be made, how the acceptance has to be made, the communication should be in the prescribed mode only. If it is given in the contract that one has to reply or the acceptance through the telephone or email or letter, then the offeree has to reply in the similar manner, and the acceptance can be only by the person to whom the offer was made, and the acceptance can be sent only to the offerer, the person who has made the offer. Now we will today be discussing that when is the communication is said to be complete. So there are two cases, that when the offerer will send the communication, and second is when the acceptor, that is the offeree, will send the communication. So the communication of an acceptance is complete as against the proposer when it is put in a course of transmission to him so as to be out of the power of the acceptor, as against the acceptor when it comes to the knowledge of the proposer. So what does this mean? Understand. The basis of this is that the communication of an acceptance is complete against the proposer. For example, it is telling against the proposer means who has given the offerer. So the moment, for example, I'm telling you, for example, there is an offer made by Virat. Okay, there is an offer made by Virat Kohli to Rohit Sharma that I offer you a bug of dollar 100 or something like that. If you and you can be the captain, I will be resigning from the captainship. Okay, and you should reply me to this contract, to this offer, through the email or through a letter, either of the two. Now the moment when the letter by Rohit Sharma is put in the post box, that time the acceptance is complete by Rohit Sharma against Virat Kohli. So it should be just out of the power of the acceptor. And as against the acceptor, for the acceptor when it comes to the knowledge of the proposer. Now when the proposer who has made the proposer that there should be acceptance, until and unless he does not know that an acceptance is done, there will be no contract in that case. So let's understand it and more easily. For example, the second case, that is come to the knowledge of the proposer. Now until and unless Virat Kohli who has made the offer come to know that Rohit Sharma has accepted the offer of captainship after taking 100 bucks of whatever, then the communication will be completed. Okay, for the proposal it will be completed the moment Virat Kohli dropped the letter in the post box and sent it to Rohit Sharma. So it should be out of the power of the acceptor. Rohit Sharma's sorry, it should not be in the control of Virat Kohli. And when Rohit Sharma acceptance will be considered as a communication done to Virat Kohli, when it comes to the knowledge of Virat Kohli that Rohit Sharma has accepted the offer. This is the two thing. Okay. Now what is counter proposal? That is when it is complete for the proposer and for the offeree and for the offerer. Now counter proposal, that any departure from the terms of the offer or any disqualification vitiates the acceptance unless it is agreed by the person from whom the offer comes. For example, tomorrow Kinjla make an offer to Priyamada that madam, I will be selling my house to you for 100 crore. So Kinjla is living in a very big bungalow. Okay, she has become the additional Solicitor General of India, and so she is living in a very big bungalow, and she has made the offer to Priyamada that Priyamada, I will be selling this to you on 100 crore rupees. Very good. Now, if you want to buy the bungalow, you can reply to me with a letter or on the phone call, whatever mode of communication she wants. Now Priyamada replied with a letter for the acceptance, but she told that okay, I will okay, the agreement is done for 80 crore. The agreement is done for 80 crore. Now Kinjla will not give the paper of the bungalow to Priyamada. Priyamada will institute a suit in the court wherever they resides. Okay, under the jurisdiction of the court, they will file a suit, The court will say that madam, आपने तो you have already given a counter proposal. The real offer was that of 100 crore. You have given an acceptance, but that acceptance is for 80 crore. That is not considered to be a correct proposal, correct acceptance. But in case that Priyamada replies with the letter of 80 crore and Kinjla say, okay, then done, take it for 80 crore, I am sending the paper and all with my agent. So if it is agreed by the person from whom the offer comes, then in that case, counter proposal will become a contract. Otherwise, any departure from the terms of the offer or any qualification which is the acceptance. Just as we give the example that the moment Priyamada will tell that okay, I am accepting the offer of your bungalow, but at 80 crore, then it will not be a contract. So an acceptance with a variation is a no acceptance. It simply is a counter proposal which must be accepted by the original proposer before the contract is made. So if Kinjla say okay, क्या दिक्कत है? I am the additional solicitor general, so there is no issue. It will not make much difference. So okay, you take it for 80 crore. Then it is done. Then it will be contract. But if Kinjla does not send any paper, does not give any reply, Priyamada cannot institute a suit in wherever they reside because that was a counter proposal made on part of Priyamada, which will not be considered to be a contract. Is it clear, everyone? Keep on writing anything in the chat box. उससे लगता है कि आप लोग क्लास में प्रेजेंट हो, ऐसे मेरे को लगता है कि मैं सिर्फ बोले जा रहा हूँ बोले जा रहा हूँ बोले जा रहा हूँ. Okay, so I hope this till this is clear, everyone. Clad चेक रहने दो प्लीज. क्या क्लैड तक रहने दो. Oh, okay. Now let's move forward. Your message, your whatever you have told has been ignored. Sorry, Priyamada, we are sorry. Now we move to lapse of offer. Okay. All of you will be a successful person. Don't worry. Your hard work shows that how much hard work. And see, glad nikalna nahi nikalna is a gay. Sometimes it's become a luck. Okay, especially for you, we are telling Priyamada. That's the hard work that you and then Pankaj, those have given clad 2021. I am telling for them. The hard work that you have done, in spite of that you could not clear it, that उसी को बोलते हैं बैड लक. वहां जो इश्यू हो जाता है ना, दैट इज कॉल्ड बैड लक. बस बाकी लक को कुछ नहीं होता, लेकिन वहां पे बैड लक होता है. Okay, so the hard work that you are doing, once you will be clearing CLAT after 5 years, judiciary is there, then you will be becoming advocate on record, and then whoever will be the prime minister, you will get in contact with him, and then you will be becoming the solicitor general. Okay, so for me, hard work is everything. I know in India it is your marks, your score, your result. Because if you will not get good results, then you will not be getting good college. But your hard work shows that how much you are working for it. Leave it. Now we have lapse of offer. Now when will the offer that was made by Priyamada or Kinjla or anyone would be lapse? So acceptance should be made before the offer lapse. An offer lapse in the circumstances provided in section 6. Okay, revocation of the proposal is revoked by the communication of notice of revocation by the proposer to the other party. For example, there is an offer made by, same, we are taking the same example again. Kinjla made the offer to Priyamada for taking the bungalow at 100 crore. Okay, now Kinjla is saying no, I will not sell to her. क्या क्यों ही बेचेंगे, रख लेते अपने पास ही, क्या दिक्कत है. So he should send she should send a letter. Kinjla should send a letter to Priyamada that I am revoking the offer that I have sent you. We will be discussing कि कब तक मिलना चाहिए, till what time the revocation is correct or not. We will be discussing just now. Don't worry. So Kinjla will send a letter to Priyamada that I am not now willing to sell the bungalow. For that, Priyamada cannot institute a suit that this additional Solicitor General of India has told me that she will be selling me she will be selling me her bungalow, and now she is telling that I am not wishing to sell it, or I am revoking my offer. So if it is within the circumstances that we are going to discuss now, then the court will tell that that is not a big issue. A revocation can be done. But if it is apart from the circumstances, that there is some time within which you have to give it, the revocation has to be sent. Okay, now if it is not within that limit, then the court will say no madam, you have to go with the contract. So by the lapse of the time prescribed in such proposal for its acceptance, or if no time is so prescribed, by the lapse of reasonable time without communication of the acceptance. So yesterday we were discussing the case of Pankaj and Shubham, where Pankaj told Shubham, or Pankaj told XYZ that hello, you can you paint my house? If you want to paint, if you're ready for my painting my house in this amount or that amount, whatever it is, then reply to me within 2 days. Now this XYZ is a very big painter, more busy than the lawyers, our future lawyers. Okay, he is more busy than our future lawyer. He replied after 3 days. Okay, so it is 22 today. He sent the letter and told Pankaj told to XYZ the painter that reply by 25th. He replied on 26th. There is the lapse of the time period already has gone, and so the offer is already revoked if there is no communication. By the failure of the acceptor to fulfill a condition precedent to the acceptance. Okay. Now what happened, guys? Pankaj sent a letter to the painter on 22nd that hello Mr. Painter XYZ. I want you to paint my house, my father and mother house. So this is the time. No time is no time is mentioned, but it is mentioned that if you accept the offer, then before sending me the acceptance, you have to send me the sample of the paint that you are willing to do in my house, whether it is Asian paint or whether it is whatever it is. I don't remember any more paint now. So if you want to accept, before sending me the acceptance, you have to send me the sample, and if I find that your sample work and whatever sample you are used, it is good, then only I will be telling you for the forward. Then this XYZ painter told that अरे यार ये सब क्या sample मांग रहा है, सीधे मैं acceptance भेज देता हूँ. No sir, that is the offer will be revoked, because you have, if there is something, a condition precedent to the acceptance is mentioned, you have to fulfill it. Okay. And the last is the death or the insanity of the proposer if the fact of his death or insanity come to the knowledge of the acceptor before acceptance. So what happened that, for example, Pankaj has sent a letter to the painter that please paint my house. Now the, for example, the painter is a very old painter. Okay, so he himself is not painting, he has his chelas and all, but we know that the acceptance can be only from the person to whom the proposer the offer is made. Okay guys, पूरा पीछे वाला भूल मत जाइएगा. अभी आप लोग के अगर दिमाग में ये क्वेश्चन आया होगा कि उसे क्या उसके चेहरा लोग तो पेंट कर देंगे ना, बट दैट इज नॉट पॉसिबल बिकॉज हिज the acceptance would only come from the person to whom the offer was made. So now this painter has died and it come to the knowledge of, is the sorry, I converted it. Don't take here Pankaj will not die now. There is an XYZ. Okay, XYZ has made a offer to Pankaj that sir I will be painting your bungalow. Okay, so Pankaj said, and the XYZ painter told that if you want me to paint the house, you send me an acceptance within 10 days by 38th of September. Now within this moment, this XYZ has gone. This painter has gone. Okay, the proposed offerer, that is the painter in this case. Okay, the offerer XYZ painter has gone. Now this come to the knowledge of Pankaj by 25th. Okay, this come to the knowledge of Pankaj by 25th that the painter has died or there is some kind of insanity in the painter. At that time, the offer will be revoked automatically. Okay, so these are the four circumstances under which an offer will be revoked. First is that a direct notice is sent of the revocation by the proposer, as we have taken Kinjla and Priyamvada, where Kinjla tells that Priyamvada, I am not going to sell the bungalow. Next is the lapse of the time prescribed. Pankaj has told the XYZ painter that you should reply within 2 days or by 25th. Now he is a very busy painter, busy than the lawyers, and so he replied on 26th. That will not be accepted. And then you have the failure of the acceptor to fulfill a condition precedent to the acceptance. So Pankaj told that to the XYZ painter that oh yes, painter ji, you send me some sample work, and if he does not do so, then it will be the offer will be revoked. And the fourth is that the painter died, which come to the knowledge of Pankaj before he made the acceptance. These are the four cases. Okay. Now Let's move forward. Next, we have again the communication when complete. So communication when complete is we are already done. That when will be the communication completed, as we have done that the communication. And okay, now this is important, that when the communication of a revocation is completed. So the communication of a revocation is complete as against the person who make it when it is put into course of transmission. The same thing that we have done. Okay, so any mistake man. So when it is put in the course of transmission, in the similar way that we have done before this, that the communication is when complete. For example, Priyamada is writing a letter to KA, that the same thing, that for the bungalow or whatever it is. Okay, so she has written the letter and put it in the post office, post box or post office. The moment she put it in the post office, it is done. Okay, it is done on the part of Priyamada. So the communication of a revocation is complete as against the person who makes it when it is put into course of transmission to the person to whom it is made. Okay, to the person to whom it is made. Now next you have, so and then again the person to whom it is made when it comes to the knowledge. For example, now when KA gave the acceptance of the proposal that was made by Priyamada, okay, then Priyamada, then on the part of Priyamada will only consider is that acceptance by the time Priyamada come to know that yes, he has agreed. Before that, she will not consider that the contract is made. But on the part of Priyamada, the moment Priyamada put it into the course of transmission, when the moment Priyamada put it in the course of transmission of the post office or whatever mode it should be out of the power of the person who is making. And again, the person to whom it is made, when it comes to the knowledge of Priyamada, that time only KA will consider that the offer is, that the contract is made. Okay, so for the revocation also it is the same case, that the moment Priyamada put it in the moment Priyamada put it in the post office that I am revoking the offer, then it is the offer is revoked. But in the case of until and unless Priyamada come to know that she is revoking the offer, that is KA is revoking the offer, until and unless Priyamada come to know this, by then the offer will not be revoked. Everyone clear? कहीं इश्यू होगा एकदम एकदम थोड़ा सा भी अगर डाउट है तो पूछिए. Nikhil, it is clear. Nikhil, that is Pratibha, it is clear. Nikhil is there in the class today. Okay. Now next we have consideration. So yesterday I have given you the example that, for example, let's take someone else's name. Okay, we have Ankit, our youngest hero, young Ankit. So Ankit made an offer um, to the burger wala. Okay, that tomorrow is my birthday. Happy birthday to you, Ankit. So tomorrow is my birthday. All my friends from Lighting Dreams and even our admins of Lighting Dream are coming. So one of the snacks. Now burger खाली खिला के तो नहीं मानेंगे आपके बर्थडे में हम लोग. You have to give a big party to us. One of the snacks will be burger. So he contracted the burger wala that tomorrow from 5 p.m. you should come and start making your preparation. People and the guests from Lighting Dreams and admins from the Lighting Dreams will be arriving after 7 p.m. Okay, so we will be bringing you good gift. Ankit, Ayan Kanishbia will be gifting you one of the book, any book which you want, GMB, okay, Catalyst or any such thing. So he contracted with the burger wala that okay, ठीक है मैं आऊँगा, मैं बना दूंगा, सबको खिलाऊंगा, don't worry, it would be very tasty also. ठीक है. Now Ankit will have to pay a sum of rupees. For example, so many Lighting Dreams member are there. Okay, there are 300, 400 aspirants and then 20 admins. So that is total 420 and family members. So consider it 450. So Ankit told that okay, 500 people you consider. For the 500 people, the cost of the burger will be, for example, 25,000. So the amount 25,000 that Ankit will be paying to the burger wala is called the consideration on the part of Ankit, and that burger wala will be giving us burger on tomorrow. Okay, after 7 p.m. That will be the consideration from the burger wala for Ankit. So these are the two consideration, that I will be the paying you the money and you will be giving me the burger, instead of you will be giving it to my guests, those who are coming tomorrow. So when at the desire of the promiser, the promisee or any other person has done or abstain from doing or does or abstain from doing or promises to do or abstain from doing something, which such act or abstain or promise is called consideration. Don't go through the definition of consideration. I know you will not be understand. Just the general example that I have given. Okay. The promisee, what did the promisee did? The promisee gave it brought it burger wala, the burger wala brought it thela, and in the snacks all of us had the burger. That was the consideration from the burger wala in in after the price of 25,000 was paid by Ankit to him. That is the consideration. Now capacity to contract. Who has the capacity, who are competent to contract? Every person is competent to contract who is the age of majority according to law to which he is subjected, and who is of unsound mind and is not disqualified from contracting by any law to which he is subjected. So the following person are incompetent to contract, that are the minor, the person of unsound mind, and the person disqualified by law to which they are subjected. So any contract by them are void. Okay. For example, there is a small minor whose name is, क्या नाम बोले, कुछ भी नाम रख लो, है ना, any name you take. So there is a minor and he has made a contract with another person for the same thing, for the burger only. Okay, so I guess Ankit is himself a minor only now, because Ankit is in class 11 only. So let's take the example of Ankit only. Ankit is a minor. Okay, now Ankit made the contract with burger wala. That contract, if it is a contract, that contract would not suffice. Similarly, if Ankit thought that okay, tomorrow is my father's birthday, then I will be gifting him a car. Okay, तो बहुत बढ़िया कार गिफ्ट करने का सोचा अंकित जी हमारे. And then he went to the person who give the loan. Okay, and he told that hello sir, kindly give me a loan of rupees 10 lakh. I will be gifting a Maruti Suzuki. No, Maruti Suzuki no. Swift Desire. Okay, so 10 lakh. Okay, yeah, 10 lakh Swift Desire. So I will be gifting it to my father. So the person who is giving the loan does not have any knowledge that whether he is a minor, Ankit is a minor or not. He told that I am preparing for CLAT, common law admission test. I will be the future lawyer, judge, whatever it is. Okay. So he told okay, he is a major. I will be giving him 10 lakh. And he told that what security you will be keeping. So he told that I will be keeping this security, that security, whatever security Ankit had, he kept. Now this person, this loan wala, the person who has given the loan, okay, burger wala loan wala ho gaya. So the person who had gained the loan, he came to, he it come to his knowledge that Ankit is a minor. बोला अरे यार ये तो अभी बच्चा है, इसने मेरे से 10 लाख रुपए लोन ले लिया, अब मैं क्या करूं? He went to the court and told that sir, this person is a minor. So told that first of all the contract that was between you and that person is void. Now what do you want? Court will directly say this, that the contract that was made between you and that person, that is Ankit, is void. God have an issue. Now what you want, tell me. So he will tell that sir, I want to get my money back. Your honor, I want to get my money back. He told that we will follow the doctrine of restitution. Okay. The court will say that we will follow the doctrine of restitution, that only the minor, here in the case of Ankit, only the minor can be asked to return only that amount which is traceable. Okay, that thing can be only to ask to be restored which is traceable in his person. This is the doctrine of restitution. So for example, Ankit has taken the money. Okay, Ankit has taken the money today at 2 p.m. He went to the showroom and bought the Maruti Suzuki, yeah, not Maruti Suzuki, Swift Desire. Okay, he bought the Swift Desire for his father and brought it and kept it in one of his friends' home. That tomorrow I will be giving it to my father. Okay, when he will be waking up in the morning, I will place it outside my gate. So very good. Now this amount, that 10 lakh rupees, is not traceable in the possession of Ankit. In that case, the court will say that you are not allowed to get anything back from Ankit. This is the doctrine of restitution. That if an infant obtains property or good by misrepresenting his age, he can be compelled to restore it, but only so long as the same is traceable in his possession. For example, KA get a house in his name or in her name. Okay, whatever it is, KA, I don't know whether she is a girl or boy. So, so KA got a property in got into registered in her name by showing that he is a major, and the broker gave it to KA. Afterward, it come to the knowledge of the broker that KA is a minor. Okay, but K did, he got the property from the broker and sold it to somebody else. So it is no longer in the possession of K. Now the court will not ask K that, sir, please return it to the broker. So where the infant has sold the goods or converted them, he cannot be made to repay the value of the good, because that would amount to enforcing a void contract. For example, I am giving you the best example. Pankaj has told the XYZ painter that you have to paint my house. He has given him the advance of rupees whatever amount. Okay, now this painter, he refused to do that. He refused to paint his house. Now Pankaj will bring a suit and say that the contract is now over. Your lordship, ask him to return my money. The court will say yes, you have to return by hook and by crook. अब आप कहाँ से लाओ ये आप जानते हो. वो पैसा अगर आप वो पैसा का अगर आप कुछ खरीद लिए हो या फिर खा पी लिए हो या फिर कुछ भी कर लिए हो पैसा का, but you have to return it to Pankaj by hook and crook within this duration of time. But if it is a minor, if it is the case of the Ankit, if the court asked Ankit to pay back the money, then it would be amounting to enforcing a void contract. तो void contract का मतलब ही क्या होता है? अगर void contract को आप enforce करने लगोगे सर, that would have no value. void contract बनाते ही क्यों? void ab initio होता है, या void contract को अगर हम enforce ही करने लगेंगे तो फिर हम बनाते ही क्यों? So the court told that no sir, if it is traceable in his possession, we will be returning you. But if it is not traceable, you cannot ask that person by hook and crook to Ankit that you give the 10 lakh rupees to the broker, or to you return the mortgage property or whatever property you have got from KA, you return it to the broker. You cannot do that. Okay. Now that is the case of Khan Gul versus Lakha Singh. Here what happened, the defendant, while still a minor, by fraudulently concealing his age, contracted to sell a plot of land to the plaintiff. He received the consideration of 17,500 and then refused to perform his part of the bargain. The plaintiff played for recovery of possession or refund of consideration. There could be no question of specific enforcement, the contract being wholly void. Just what we have discussed now. The plaintiff played that either I should recover give my possession, or that consideration amount, that is the 17,500, should be given back. Okay, the court said that there is no question of specific enforcement because the contract was void and the property has already been given to him in case of the consideration of 17,500, and therefore there is nothing, no case will be taken, or he cannot be compelled to return you the money. Okay, अब ये सोच के अंकित, don't go tomorrow and do the same thing. Okay, that आर्यन भैया ने पढ़ाया था, मैं भी ऐसा करता हूँ, मैं भी एक गाड़ी खरीद के पापा जी को गिफ्ट कर देता हूँ. Okay, don't do that. Next we had the first was the minor, next we have the unsound mind. So this till here it is clear everyone. Let me see the chat box. On 30. Okay, Ankit, you have your birthday on 30 September. 30 September, right? Okay. Congratulations. Then you are definitely, you would be my bhai then. Okay, so if he bought the car for 10 lakhs, we will be wishing each other. Okay, on 30th, you wish me, I will wish you. So if he bought the car for 10 lakh, Can the court order to sell the car and recover the amount possible? No, there can be no, that cannot be done PFL. Okay, the property cannot be sold and then you can get. I knew that this question would come in your mind, with any of you, your mind, and it should be had come, but that is not the case. Okay, you cannot. It should be the only the property. Yeah, only the property should be there in his possession. Whatever was taken, that should be in the possession. Okay, it cannot be. Okay, so that is the case of the minor. Next, we have what is a sound mind for the purpose of contracting. See, for example, now I will not take the example of any one of you because this will be something else. For example, there is a person whose name is XYZ. Okay, now he is of unsound mind generally, occasionally. Okay, better to use the term occasionally. He is of occasionally of unsound mind. He does not understand that what he is doing. There is some issue regarding his brain cells and all. Okay, now he is not understanding that what he is doing occasionally. Now, for example, for example, uh, Ankit went and contracted with this person, that is XYZ, who is of unsound mind occasionally. But at the time of making the contract, when he was signing the contract with Ankit or discussing the term of the contract, he was not of unsound mind. That time he was of sound mind. Okay. So if at the time when he make it, he is capable of understanding it and forming a rational judgment as to its effect upon his interest, then it will not be considered a unsound mind contract. So a person who is usually of unsound mind but occasionally of sound mind may make a contract when he is of the sound mind. So when Ankit went for the contract with the burger wala, okay, don't make the burger wala unsound mind. That way it would be difficult for us to have the party on 30. And is another person. Okay, for example, take the painter. So Ankit had a. This is Ankit. Ankit is going to become a major on 38th. Okay, he will be voting. I know you who you have to vote, Ankit. You must be knowing that. Okay, so he will be voting on this year after 38. He will be a major. So his father thought that my son is going to become a major on 18. Now he can also make contract. So let's keep a grand celebration. So I will be painting my house. मेरा घर भी बहुत दिन से पेंट नहीं हुआ है. पेंट ही करवा देता हूँ. चलो यार दिवाली भी इसी में बन जाएगा. कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. Very good. Congratulations, Ankit. Now what happened that father Ankit father had a contract with a painter that भैया हाउस पेंट करना है जल्दी कर देना 28 29 तक कंप्लीट कर दो 28 तक कंप्लीट कर दो बिकॉज फ्रॉम 29 देयर विल बी ऑल द टेंट एंड ऑल दैट विल चल मतलब डेकोरेशन एंड ऑल विल बी देयर नाउ this person this tent wala is a person who is occasionally he is usually of unsound mind or occasionally of unsound mind, either way you can consider. Okay, but while he was making the contract with Ankit's father, okay, that time he was of sound mind. In that case he cannot take any defense. But if at the time of making the contract he was not understanding that what I am doing, I am signing for a house to be painted, what I am doing he is not understanding, just he is signing. हाँ अच्छा साइन करना ठीक है, बहुत बढ़िया साइन करना, मुझे साइन करने में अच्छा लगता है, आईएएस वाली आईपीएस वाली फीलिंग आती है सर. तो अंकित फादर डिड नॉट अंडरस्टैंड दिस एंड चलो ओके अच्छा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो गया. Now this person did not painted Ankit's house. No problem, Ankit. Then also we will come to your birthday celebration. Okay, don't be sad. But this person did not painted Ankit's house, and his father sued him. Then he can take the defense of unsoundness of mind at the time of making the contract. Okay, guys. Now we come to a very important topic on which you will be having the generally you get the question. See, in contract only on 3 topics you get the question in mock and clat. One is the acceptance proposal part that we have discussed. Second is the consent part, in which you will be getting free consent, undue influence, coercion, fraud in one paragraph. And the third is the bailment. So these are the only 3 areas which are covered under the contract in this clat, under clat. Okay, first is the acceptance proposal communication one. Second is the consent one, that is coercion, undue influence, fraud, mistake. And the third part is your bailment. So this 3 part only we will be discussing under contract, because only this 3 question from this 3 area question comes. Let's start. We have time we have still lots of time. Let's start with consent. Now what is consent is given Okay, consent should be the consent that is given for a contract. It should be free. Okay. For example, there was a contract between Pankaj and the painter. Now the Pankaj told that the painter that you have to, and mark my word, till we were telling that Pankaj offered to the painter that would you like to paint my house? If you want to paint my house, reply within 2 days. But in that case, in this case, what happened? Pankaj that tell that you have to paint my house. Otherwise, I am a very senior lawyer of the High Court of sorry Supreme Court. I will be filing a case against you. That person thought, अरे भाई अब मेरे ऊपर केस हो जाएगा, मैं दादा बन जाऊंगा, तब तक केस चलते रहेगा. Okay, don't take it in another way, guys. So I will become the grandparent also. That time the case will continue. So so इससे अच्छा है कि मैं मान ही लेता हूँ, चलो कि I will be painting his house. क्या ही दिक्कत है, कर देंगे ना, क्या दिक्कत है. Oh, I started painting the contract, but he thought that this person is this person has fooled me. And then the painter has his friend also a lawyer. He told that अरे भाई उसने तेरे को बेवकूफ बना दिया, वो तुमने जो कंसेंट दिया कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के लिए वो कॉन्ट्रैक्ट फ्री थोड़े था. दैट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट वाज नॉट अ फ्री कॉन्ट्रैक्ट. ही टोल्ड अच्छा ऐसा है क्या, then what should I do? He told that come with me to the court and we will and tell him that see you in the court. Okay, जैसे क्लास 10 12 क्या बोलते थे कि स्कूल के बाहर निकलो देख लेते हैं तुमको, आप क्या बोलते हैं, सी यू इन द कोर्ट. Okay guys, so you tell that ask that your whoever is Pankaj, whoever Pankaj it is, that tell him that he see you in the court, give him this notice. Now the suit will be initiated and Pankaj is there. Okay, and then this painter is there, his lawyer is there, and he told that this consent is not free, your lordship, under section 14. Okay, under section 14 the consent is not free. Now whether it will be coercion, whether it will be undue influence or fraud, that you will be telling me. Okay, once I have explained you, I am not going to tell this. इसलिए listen to me very carefully. Coercion होगा ये, कि undue influence होगा कि fraud होगा, you have to tell me. So this Pankaj, he has used his position, okay, and told my client to do the painting. This is not a free consent. The court will tell Pankaj that being a lawyer, you are doing this whole thing. For this, we have given you the license. Okay. So this is the case of consent. That consent is said to be free when it is not caused by coercion. That is section 15. Undue influence, fraud, section 17. Misrepresentation or mistake subject to the provision of section 20, 21, 22. Now let's see what is coercion. Okay. Coercion. No sir, only if it is test. You have become very smart now. किसने आंसर दिया था? Coercion, yeah, very good. Now you have become very smart now. So coercion, let's see what is coercion. Coercion is the committing or threatening to commit any act forbidden by the Indian Penal Code, or the unlawful detaining or threatening to detain any property to the prejudice of any person, whatever with the intention to causing any person to enter into an agreement. Okay. Pankaj had a Pankaj बहुत हो गया Pankaj. Let's check Manish. Okay. So yeah, Manish had a contract with the. Now let's change the painter also. Painter से बोर हो गए. और किससे हो सकता है बताइए कॉन्ट्रैक्ट गाइस. और किससे कॉन्ट्रैक्ट किया जा सकता है पेंटर के अलावा गाइस, बताइए थोड़ा जल्दी बताइएगा, सोचिए मत. मैकेनिक, चलिए ओके. बिल्डिंग कंस्ट्रक्टर, ओके. So let's take mechanic this time. Next time we will take building constructor. Okay. So we have taken the example of Manish. Okay. Manish has become a lawyer. Okay. This time we will not take lawyer also. Let's change this also. Manish has become the legal advisor of Aam Aadmi Party. Congratulations, Manish. So he has become the legal advisor of Aam Aadmi Party. ओके, डोंट थिंक आम आदमी पार्टी नो स्मॉल. धीरे धीरे वो पूरे इंडिया में पैर फंसा रहे हैं. अभी देखिए पंजाब में कहीं जीत ना जाए. ओके. So now they will be fighting in UP, in Uttarakhand, in Goa, okay, and all there the chief minister will be Arvind Kejriwal only. So so Manish has become the legal advisor of Aam Aadmi Party, and one day there was some problem in his car, so he called the mechanic to his house, to his bungalow, not the house, bungalow, and told that kindly जो भी गड़बड़ी है भैया ठीक कर दो इसको, रात तक ठीक कर दो, जब तक ठीक करना जल्दी करो क्योंकि कल tomorrow morning I have to go and meet with the chief minister of Delhi, okay, because we have to discuss the further issue regarding the election or whatever it is, legal advice he has to give. For example, there is a defamation case against Arvind Kejriwal, okay, now he has to give and go and give the advice to CM. Now this man started working, he was doing his work, but the work could not complete by 8 p.m. And then we have now the night curfew, so after 8 p.m. you cannot do anything. So he told that भैया आज तो complete नहीं हो पाया, let me, I will come early morning tomorrow and I will do it. Then he told, no, 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 don't fool me, I am a legal advisor, what do you think? I know that you will not come tomorrow morning and then I could not reach the meeting and all and all. अब don't think extra smart कि वो तो cab book करके भी जा सकता है, whatever I am telling consider it true, okay guys. So, so he told that no, I am a legal advisor of the Aam Aadmi Party. You can understand how much powerful I am. If you don't do this work by tonight, I am not. No, I am not going to allow you to leave my premises. And he tells the guard that don't allow this person to leave until he complete the work of my car. Unlawful detaining or threatening to detain. Okay, I will not allow you to go. और अदर थिंग यू कैन टेल दैट आई विल टेल द आम आदमी पार्टी दैट इसका घर सीज करवा दो, इलेक्ट्रिसिटी बंद करा दो, पानी बंद करा दो, ऐसे तो फ्री में है सब कुछ, ओके, सब कुछ फ्री में है पर बंद करा दो. This is the case of coercion. So we have the case of Chikkam Amiraju versus Chikkam Sesama. Okay, now these people, these English people and these people don't have the name like Ankit, Pankaj, okay, Kanish, Priyamvada, Kinjla. This all name they don't keep. They will keep special name. Okay, so whatever we have no nothing to do with the name. When you will be reading tort, when you will be reading contract, okay, then in IPC in your law college you will be seeing that what all kind of name they were having, Blowell, Blondwell, this well, that well. So by threat of suicide, a Hindu induced his wife and son to execute a release in favor of his brother in respect of certain properties which they claim as their own. It was held by a majority that the threat of suicide amounted to coercion within section 15 and the release deed was therefore voidable. What happened, guys? There is a person, okay, his name is whatever you name take, XYZ, and he told his wife and son that you execute a deed, okay, execute a deed in the favor of my brother, otherwise I will do suicide, okay. So suicide is now a very common thing now, okay, so I will do suicide. So the wife and the son got very worried that अरे यार मेरे पति यार मेरे पापा suicide कर लेंगे, now we have to give the property, we have to give the deed. It was held by the majority that the threat to suicide was a coercion because there was a threatening done on the part of the Hindu, that was XYZ under section 15, and hence the deed that was released by the wife and the son will be voidable. Okay. Another example is there for the detention of property. What happened in this case, that the plaintiff has placed his plate with the defendant for euro 20. When he went to redeem it, the pledgee insisted that an additional euro 10 interest was also owed. The plaintiff paid this to redeem his plate and then sued to recover it back. The court allowed it. He was in immediate need of this article and the defendant extracted from him an extra amount by refusing to deliver it. What happened? That there was retention of property. What happened in this case, guys? That, for example, Priyamada has a very beautiful necklace. Okay. Now she is going to, now don't include bailment here, guys. Okay, we will be reading bailment. That is another thing. अब यहाँ पे bailment मत लगाने लगना आप लोग. Okay, कि यहाँ तो bailment हो जाएगा, सामान दिया, ये किया, वो किया. That is another thing. Okay, so Priyamada has a beautiful jewelry. Now she was going outside, so she went to the one of her famous jeweler of the family relation she had with her. She told that भैया you keep this jewelry, okay, for euro 20 or whatever amount. We don't have euro, हमारा भारत है ना, we have rupee. So I will be giving you 5,000 rupees for 2 days. Okay. So she told that the jeweler told, okay, okay, no problem, madam, आप तो हमारे जान पहचान के हो. Okay. But always remember, जो जान पहचान जो अपने होते हैं वही धोखा देते हैं, है ना. तो तो गाइस, तो क्या हुआ कि प्रियमदा रिटर्न एंड देन सी वेंट टू दैट ज्वेलर एंड बोला कि भैया भैया मेरा ज्वेलरी नेकलेस वापस दे दो. This jeweler told that, madam, you give me an additional 1,000 rupees. Okay, no, 1,000 rupees. No, it is a small amount that Priyamvada would give easily. Let's keep it 20,000. Yeah, no, it will be difficult. Okay. So Priyamvada को बोला कि 20,000 मुझे दो, नहीं तो मैं तुम्हें ये प्लेट नहीं दूंगा. He told that, भैया ऐसा नहीं करो भैया, please, I have to go for a party tonight. Okay, there is a party given by Kinjla and I will wear that necklace and I will go there. So he told, no, 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 you give me 20,000, and if you not give me 20,000 now, after half an hour, I will increase it to 30,000. He told that, Bhaiya, we have so much after from so many time I am taking the jewelry from you, all this and that. He told, no, I will not listen to anything. Now Priyamvada gave 20,000. Okay, 20,001 rupees. बोला ये लो मैं तेरे को भेज देती. Okay, so 20,001 rupees Priyamvada gave to the jeweler and told that, now give it to me भैया. Now Priyamvada wore it and went to Kinjla's party. Kinjla told, yeah, yeah, it is looking very nice, but the reality, no, only know who? Priyamvada only know the reality. So Priyamvada told that, I will see you in court, है ना. Now every time whenever you have any fight with any of your friend, you tell the same thing. Okay, guys, that I will see you in court. So what happened that Priyamvada sued this person and the court held that because of the necessity, this jeweler, he extracted an amount of 20,000. It was a deal of 5,000. The contract was of 5,000, and he took 20,000. So this is the person there, because there was a threatening to detain the property, guys. Okay, there was a threatening by on the part of the jeweler to detain the property. So this is the free consent part 1. That is your, there should be, if the consent given is by coercion, then it will not amount to a contract, it will be voidable. I hope it is clear to everyone. We stop here and we will start with undue influence from the next class.